Welcome to Creative Homeschooling. Today we are going to discuss about the topic how to teach children to write. So many moms are interested in this. Many of them complain that their child doesn't show interest to sit and write. So today I would like to give you some tips. If you follow these tips, your child will be able to write alphabets within a month or less. First and most important thing, patience is the key while teaching kids. In the beginning, you might notice kids will refuse to focus. This is completely normal. Every kid is the same. As you might have noticed, kids went through many milestones like crawling, standing on their feet, walking, etc. So, in the same way, focus is also a milestone or a skill which you can teach your kid. And believe me, they are capable of learning this very quickly. Tasks like reading and writing to the kids can be introduced as early as at 2 years age. I know it is not pleasant to sit beside a kid and try to teach them something if they are resisting to focus. As I said earlier, patience is the key. Please remember, never ever tell them that they can't do something even if you get angry. Now let's look at the first step. In the beginning, schedule a particular time every day for the task you willing to teach them. Our point in this video is writing, but it can also be reading or any other task. The strategy is the same. For 1 week, don't focus on the task at all. Just sit beside them and play along with them. But the key is to stick to the schedule and do it consistently every day. I used to do 2 hours a day, but you can also plan a bit less. I recommend at least an hour every day. Second step. After 1 week, you can slowly introduce them a pencil and a paper. First few days, don't ask them to do anything, but just sit beside them and start to draw some shapes like circles, boxes, lines, etc. Please note that it is you are going to draw in the beginning. Slowly your kid will get curious and will start to focus on what you are doing at this moment. You have to tell them that you are drawing some interesting shapes and ask them if they would like to draw as well. Of course, they will say yes. But in the beginning, limit this to 10 minutes and just play with them in the remaining time. Now, the third step. This is one of the most important steps in teaching the kids to write. So, now give them the same paper on which you are drawing and start to draw anything together. And slowly after a few days you can give them their own paper and pencil. And you both will draw the same thing on each of your paper. Don't expect them to draw exactly like you. But the idea is to introduce them to the paper and pencil. Now let's move to the fourth step. So after a few days they are ready to focus on spending time on paper and pencil. Now you can slowly introduce them to alphabets. In the beginning, I recommend to focus on one alphabet for a few days. Slowly you can accelerate the process, but you will get a feel for yourself. It is natural process. So if you follow these tips, your kids will be able to write in less than a month. And for more videos, you can follow us on our YouTube channel, Creative Homeschooling.